everyone, happy Sunday, December 1st. Welcome to another reading vlog. I love the month of December, just seeing all the Christmas decorations and all the excitement in the air. This holiday season, basically from Thanksgiving to Christmas, is my favorite time of year as far as just how festive and jovial everyone is. So I definitely want to vlog that. I tend to feel more cozy with, it's colder outside. You just want to snuggle up with a good book, a glass of wine, a cup of coffee, your beverage of choice, whatever it is. So I'm really excited for December. And on top of that, there are 3 awesome readathons happening this month. One of them starts tomorrow, the Winter Quest. So I'll be starting that tomorrow. Then the Reindeer Readathon started this morning at midnight. And the Magical Readathon started this morning. I was able to, first thing this morning at 8 o'clock, select my first prompt. I'll insert a clip. Okay, so my week 1 reading prompt for the Winter Magical Readathon is to grab my most recently acquired read, be that borrowed, bought, borrowed, or inherited. That is prompt number 1. And what I'm going to use for that, so none of the books that I currently have on my December TBR are going to work for that, just because they're all books that I've had for a really long time. Even Heartstopper, which I borrowed from the library, I borrowed it a month ago. So I actually just got notified today that a book that I put on hold at the library is available, and that is the next book in the Hannah Swinson series, Peach Cobbler Murder by Jillian Fluke. I'll put a picture here, but you'll see it throughout the rest of the week. So yeah, that is my first prompt of the Magical Readathon. So I'm excited about that. I wish I would have been able to fit something that was already on my TBR into the Magical Readathon, but it is what it is. The Peach Cobbler Murder will be a quick read. So today there's supposed to be some winter weather, snow, a snow ice mix. We are kind of unsure because the weather channel can never accurately predict it. So it's about 10 o'clock now, and where this is supposed to start, it's sometime either late morning, early afternoon is when this is all supposed to start, and we're supposed to get around 5-ish inches, I think, between now and tomorrow morning. Yeah, so today I am not even going to get ready for the day. This is as good as it's going to get. This is a pajama top. I have pajama pants on and fuzzy socks, and that's what I'm wearing today because we're not going anywhere. Part of me just wants to start the day or start the month off and just read a lot. I haven't started reading yet, but I'm about ready to. Sean and I ended up going and grabbing a quick lunch before this all started, and so now I'm gonna snuggle up and do some reading. Hi everyone, it is just after 5 o'clock on Sunday, and I just finished my first book for the Reindeer Readathon. It was only 177 pages, so it wasn't terribly long or anything, but it was a really quick read. It's a little bit, not a mystery because everything that happens. It's more like a thriller. 1 book checked off for December. Good morning, everyone. We did not get that much snow last night, maybe a couple of inches. We are, it is supposed to snow kind of throughout the day today, but right now the forecast that I'm reading says 1 to 3 inches during the day and then another 1 to 3 inches tonight. So I don't know that it's going to be that bad, but you never can tell with the stupid weather forecasts because they're wrong 100% of the time. So I'm trying to decide what I want to bring in to read at work. I want to bring one of my shorter books for the book Junkie Trials Winter Quest because I'll either be able to get it finished or a good chunk of it finished today on my lunch break. I'm leaning towards Heartstopper Volume 1. So I think it's either going to be Heartstopper Volume 1 or the Christmas Shoes. That's where I'm at right now. But I'm still trying to decide. I might just bring both of them and then just pick up whichever one strikes my fancy at work. So yeah, so last night I read Silent Night. I read like 40 or 50 pages of Ruin, and then I read like a few chapters of The 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle because I'm still trying to get those finished. So that's a little reading update. Tonight, I also have to start Spinning Silver because that's a long book, and I only have this week to read it. So I'm gonna have like 7 books going. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. An update on my reading. So on my lunch break today at work, I actually read Heartstopper, the complete book. It was a nice quick read. I really enjoyed it. I thought the story was really cute and very like, you know, believable. Like, you know, they meet, they become friends, and then they develop feelings for each other. So I really liked that, and I am looking forward to reading volume 2 at some point. But this checks off another book for the Reindeer Readathon, and it completes a couple challenges for the Book Junkie Trials Winter Quest. So I'm just plugging along nicely so far this week. So I don't want to like jinx myself, so maybe I should like knock on wood, but so far so good for the month of December. 2 books in 2 days is not bad at all. So, but I don't think I'll be able to keep that up realistically throughout the rest of the week just because of work, but who knows? All right, here's the snow update. So we got more snow last night, about, I don't know, another 4 inches. So John this morning went and snow blowed our driveway, and schools are all canceled here, but we're still going to work because we're not supposed to get any more snow. So that's what's going on here. Then we have the pup update. They're hanging out, all 4 of them. Then the reading update. I didn't read last night. I watched a Christmas movie on Netflix and fell asleep. I'm taking Spinning Silver with me to work today because I need to start on that because it's the longest book that I need to read this week. So I'm going to take that to work, read it on my lunch break, read it at the salon, hopefully make good progress in that. I also need to go to the library on my lunch break and pick up that Joanne Fluke book for the Magical Readathon. So I've got some reading to do today. Hey everyone, it's Tara and Roomba, the total lap dog here. I'm sorry, the lighting's probably really bad right now, but I just kind of sat and this is where I ended up. I am back from the salon, a long day of work. I started reading Spinning Silver at work, and I think, oh, Roomba wants her little chew stick. You got it, Roomba? There you go. And I'm sure I'll get used to it. I'm not loving the perspective changes in this. Like, I was reading chapter 1, everything was good. And then I got to chapter 2 thinking I was still in the same perspective as chapter 1. And it took me about halfway through chapter 2 to realize that it was completely different. Like, I was reading it and I'm like, this makes no sense. Like, this doesn't mesh with what was just talked about in chapter 1. And then read chapter 2 and I was like, okay, like I finally figured out what perspective we're in. I got it. Then went to chapter 3. We're now back to the same perspective as we were in chapter 1. So I'm like, all right. Again, no like indication as to whose perspective we're in. Then halfway through chapter 3, we're back to the same perspective as in chapter 2. Again, with no like clue that we're changing perspectives. And it's just like, I feel like it's going to end up confusing me because there's not like any rhyme or reason into like, if it's every chapter, like that'd be fine. If it was every like break in the chapter, that'd be fine. But it's not consistent, at least so far. And so I feel like it's going to start confusing me. And that makes me not want to read it. But I have to read it because it fulfills like half of my prompts. It fulfills like half of my prompts for the Book Junkie Trials Winter Quest and a prompt for the Reindeer Readathon. So I really just have to suck it up and get over it. But I think it's going to not make me happy. So yeah, that's that. Good morning, everyone. It is Thursday, December 5th. I am not working today. I woke up this morning, could barely get out of bed. My back hurts so much right now. I'm trying to find a comfortable position to spend my day. And so far, I haven't found one. The good news is that I don't feel bad other than the fact that I can't walk or sit or move without my back just killing me, is that I'll be able to read all day. So yeah, that's the good news. The bad news is I'm in a lot of pain. I'll update you guys in a little bit. Okay, everyone. So I've taken up position on the couch. I'm hoping, I have a heating pad on my back right now. I'm hoping that that'll help with the pain a little bit. I also have, I can't get it, a bottle of ibuprofen. So I can be taking that. I have myself a little setup here. So I have Roomba. I have a candle. It's still a fall scent. I haven't gotten my Christmas stuff out yet. And I have coffee. You can see that it's hot because of the steam and because the map is showing. I think I'm going to try and tackle some of my book Junkie Trials Winter Quest stuff. I have a stack of books. I have my reading journal. I have all of the books I am currently reading, plus the ones that I hope to get read. So I'm just going to kind of sit here and try and get some reading done and take my mind off of the pain. So I think I'm going to start with the with Skipping Christmas, because that's the book for the Beacon of Light or whatever that prompt is, where it's like have a candle going and a hot drink. So have some coffee. So we'll just start with that prompt and we'll just see how much reading I get done today. Hey everyone, it's about 8:30 now. John's mom just came and picked up Rue, so she's no longer with us. I just got done doing some editing of a video that I'm probably going to post tomorrow. I was getting really tired of sitting on my hard chair in my office. It was not helping my back situation much at all. So now I think I'm going to read some more of Spinning Silver, just because I want to continue making progress in that. So I think I'm going to sit and do that for a little bit until I fall asleep, probably. Hey everyone, so it is Saturday afternoon. It's 3:30. I'm just finishing up at the salon. I'm waiting for John to come get me. We are going to do our infamous duo of Red Robin and Barnes & Noble, because my mom sent us a Red Robin gift card for Christmas, which she did not have to do because she also got us presents, but we appreciate it because it's really just an excuse for us to go to Barnes & Noble. I was reading more of Spinning Silver. Guys, I think I'm going to DNF it, which means I won't complete the Winter Quest, but I'm not liking it. I find myself like zoning out while I'm reading and not knowing what's going on. I still don't like the like multiple points of view. It's not that I don't like the multiple points of view, because I've read so many books with multiple points of view, but I like them to be like chapters or like some indication. I don't want to have to read a paragraph or two into the like perspective shift to figure out who the heck is talking or who's narrating. So I'm not liking that. And then there are like things that just like I don't think are like well explained. Like all of a sudden the main protagonist just like touches the silver and it turns to gold. Like, why is that working now but wasn't working earlier? I don't understand that. I don't know if I just missed some explanation for it because I was zoning out. I don't know. And then I feel like the same, like I'm just like at this point where like nothing seems to be happening. It's just like the same thing over and over. Like the plot's not progressing right now. I'm not enjoying it. I don't want to force myself to read it just to complete this readathon. I think I've kind of come to the conclusion that I'm going to stop. A quick little look at what I got at Barnes & Noble. First, John wanted me to tell you guys what he got because I don't know why. And he's not in here, so I can't tell you a darn thing about these. So John got Pawn of Prophecy by David Eddings, book 1 of the Bulgariad. If you're going to make me do this, you can't laugh at me.
I didn't make you do it.
And then he got The Blood Mirror by Brent Weeks, which is like book 4 in a series, but it was on clearance for like $8. So that's what John got. And then I found some stuff on clearance, and so I spent some money. I found Hidden Sea by Gregory Maguire. I think a few people have just like shown this on BookTube. I think Haley at Haley and Bookland was one of them, but it caught my eye. This was on clearance for $7. And then Winter in Paradise by Ellen Hildebrand was on clearance for like $8, and The Identicals by Ellen Hildebrand was on clearance for $8. And then I got Winter Street by Ellen Hildebrand because I've been on an Ellen Hildebrand kick lately, clearly. This was not on clearance. I just bought it. And then I got Poldark by Winston Graham. Tia just wrapped this up. She read it in November. She read this in November, and I saw it as I was walking down one of the aisles and was like, oh, hey, Tia just read this. And so I bought it. Yeah. Oh. Hi, dear.
Hey.
Did you like how I wrapped up or talked about your books? What did I say that was so funny? Did I say something in my Texas accent?
No. God, you just said it. You said, no, I was laughing at, if you're gonna make me do this. I didn't make you do this.
Because you laughed when I said book 1 of
the Bulgarian or whatever, yeah.
Did I say it in a Texas accent?
Oh, I don't know.
John likes to laugh at me when I say things.
What?
No, he makes fun of me or mocks me when I say things with like long vowels when he thinks they should be short vowels because I'm from Texas. You know what I'm talking about. All the names in like The Faithful and the Fallen.
Yeah, okay, a little bit, yeah.
I'm like...
Corban. You mean Corbin?
What? Nah, you said...
Oh, yeah.
I said like Nathair.
Nathair. I don't know. I mean, I could be saying them wrong. I don't know, but...
Oh, I think I'm gonna just read my Joanne Fluke book because I am DNFing Spinning Silver. Okay, I'm not gonna say I'm DNFing it permanently. I'm putting it on pause, at least for the moment. Hey everyone, so it's like 10 o'clock Saturday night. I am desperately trying to finish Peach Cobbler Murder to get this finished for the Magical Readathon. Ignore the noise coming from behind me. I have like 100 pages to go. I'm on page 186, and there are 290 pages. Looks like 290 pages. But there are also recipes that I don't really like read. I kind of skim them. So I'm trying to do that and not fall asleep. But I'm not in a good position to not fall asleep because I'm basically laying down. And I have Shroud next to me here. Chimba's down there. Right there. Grizz is coming back to join me here. Do you want under the blanket, buddy? Or over the blanket? You don't know. But I have like a half a glass of wine to finish first. So we'll see what happens. So I want to go ahead and say good night and end this vlog here. Let me know down below like how your reading month is going so far this first week of December. I'd love to know. Are you participating in any of the readathons, or did you participate in the Tis the Season-a-thon, which I'm pretty sure was this week, or the Book Junkie Trials Winter Quest, which is ending on the 9th, I think. So Monday. Let me know what you guys did this week for reading. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, happy reading. Bye.